So today we're talking about Crash Bandicoot Smash Bros. Again, and all of the 90s kids' reasons why Crash Bandicoot needs to be in Smash Bros. And I'll be debunking them all. Crash Bandicoot does not need to be in Super Smash Bros. And he is not likely for the game at all. So reason number one. Just because you have nostalgia for him doesn't mean he has to be in the game. The reason why Mega Man's in the game is the same reason why people want Crash in the game. Same reason why people want Mega Man in the game is the reason why people want Crash. Mega Man, I find more odd that somehow every YouTuber has nostalgia for Mega Man, considering that his game series sold far worse than Crash's. I can see far more people having nostalgia for Crash Bandicoot than Mega Man. Considering that the Mega Man, most of the Mega Man games, except for Mega Man 2, they even crossed a million copies. So the whole Mega Man's an icon of gaming sounds just strange to me, considering the sales of the game does not really reflect it as much, besides Capcom's obsessive milking of Mega Man, just because Mega Man 2 was successful. But Crash Bandicoot, just because you grew up with Crash Bandicoot, doesn't mean he should be in the game. I grew up playing the Star Fox game for the DS. I think Star Fox could be a good fit for Smash Bros. Doesn't mean he should be in the game. I think he looks fine in the assist trophy. Doesn't mean that's a big Sakurai to put a playable in the game. Or what to say? For example, I grew up loving Kirby games. I want more Kirby kills in the game like Dawats or Banana Wild D, or of course other Kirby characters like Magawar. But I'm not gonna say, oh my god, Smash Bros. Will not be complete without a fourth Kirby character. Okay, number two. Crash fans say that Smash will never be complete without Crash Bandicoot. Yep, that's another Crash fanboy argument. Okay, Smash will be complete without Crash Bandicoot, whether you like it or not. If he's the last character, then fine, you guys win. But saying that the last character cannot be anyone else but Crash is absolutely absurd. Absolutely sad as well. Okay, Smash will be complete without. Smash being complete is up to Sakurai and Nintendo, not a bunch of random 30-year-old neckbeards on the internet who think they can, especially on 4chan, who think they can decide who should be in Smash Bros. If it was up to them, then we would have already had Xeno in Smash Bros. Killers like Rip. Like, who even remembers Rip? They would want it because they want more Wallies to, you know what I mean. But Zito would have been Smash Bros. Sora would have been Smash Bros. Dante would have been Smash Bros. First pass would be filled with their characters. Okay, Crash Bandicoot, Sora, Dante, of course. So that was another one. They were crying over Travis touchdown. Even No More Heroes did not really sell too well in the USA, and Japan, and worldwide. But somehow gained a full game for some reason. Probably because of fan demand and because of the call following of the first two games. I wonder if they'll ever give Lollipop Chainsaw a sequel. Well, I wouldn't be surprised if Double Heroes got a sequel, even though this game sold less, that Lollipop Chainsaw eventually get a sequel as well, considering that game also has a cult following. More of the creepy side. But Crash Bandicoot, his games do sell better than Mega Man's. Number three. People say if he's in, but the next argument is that, but it will complete the trifecta. That's what Waluigi fans are saying, and Waluigi was output the game. Okay, Crash Bandicoot fans act very similarly to the Waluigi fans. When they don't get their way, they throw a massive temper tantrum online, saying death threats to Nintendo and saying death threats to Sakurai and the team. The wonder why the director of Tekken basically said no Crash Bandicoot. And we got a Tekken character instead of Crash. I wonder why. I wonder if that was the Tekken director's way of saying F you to the Crash fans. Because out of all of the groups and out of all of the fan bases, Crash's fan base seems to be the most toxic. And why would Sakurai want to put a character in just for a bunch of toxic fanboys who will cry on 4chan and Reddit and Twitter that Crash is not in Smash Bros? votes. There was even a meme that was put out: if Smash speculation was correct, then every character in Fighters Pass 2 would be Crash Bandicoot. No joke. This and next one is the fans are toxic. The fans of Crash Bandicoot are absolutely toxic. They cry over every Smash reveal that is not Crash Bandicoot. This started after the reveal of Terry. Basically saying that why they put Terry in the game? They still put Crash. They put Banjo in the game, but they won't put Crash. And it got even worse in Fighters Pass 2, when Flash fans were saying that Crash was practically guaranteed for the game. Like, seriously. They said, you know what? Crash 5-year plan, so that means Crash is guaranteed for the game. Okay, that's the whole reason and logic. They use 1 week that has not been proven by any sources to prove the Crash Bandicoot to Smash Bros. Or report quote-unquote hints by Sakurai and the Crash development team. Yep, they put out a thing for Crash Bandicoot's birthday. And you know what Crash fans said? It's proof that Crash is in Smash! Or Crash 4 releasing for the Switch, even though we all knew it was going to happen at some point, because it was not a really graphically the baddie game. And I don't know why games need to be not graphically the baddie be put on the Switch, even though the Switch has sold way more copies than the PS5 and the Xbox Series X. But again, according to according to gamers, graphics don't matter, but third-party developers, they do matter. So I guess you never win with third-party developers. First, that's why we don't have games like Monster Hunter World on the Switch yet, or Resident Evil Village, or Destiny 2. Dude, even though I said the excuses for all those games not coming out of the Switch are absolutely absurd and absolutely bullshit. And so been put out of the Switch as well, even if they are graphically undemanding ports of the game. But the Crash fans basically said, oh, Crash 4 is coming to the Switch, which means Crash was guaranteed for Smash Bros. And they all freaked out when it was not Crash Bandicoot. They all threw temper tantrums on their respective social medias when Crash was not revealed. Same thing with E3. Crash fans said Crash was guaranteed to be sold at E3 because Nintendo had to show a big character at E3. Okay, that does not need to happen. Nintendo does not need to show a character like Crash Bandicoot at E3. Nintendo can show whoever the fuck they want to show, okay? But they're using what they sold Banjo. They sold out now nostalgia picks and the other ones like Mega Man Banjo at E3. So they can put Crash and Smash Bros. Because we have nostalgia for them. And I think the whole reason why they want Crash and Smash Bros. Because Banjo got added to Smash Bros. And Crash fans say, you know what? Banjo's in the game, so Crash has to be in the game now. And yeah, Activision's not gonna put Crash in the game. Okay, I think Activision is more likely to put an Overwatch rep than Crash Bandicoot and Smash Bros. If you really think about it, it's much more likely. Overwatch, the entire game itself, sold as much copies as Crash Bandicoot. I know for Microsoft sales it does not matter, but Activision is more like an EA company than Microsoft. Activision is a company that only cares about the money and the nickel and dime. Does it, Overwatch is much more popular than Crash Bandicoot. It's then let's just put Overwatch in Smash Bros. Or Call of Duty, but I don't think but I think they would know that Call of Duty wouldn't really fit. And also most Overwatch characters would have a much more unique moveset than Crash Bandicoot. At least Crash fans would need to admit that, but they'll never admit that. Or even a Diablo character would probably be a good fit for Smash Bros. But Crash fans will never cry. They will never stop crying. That is not Crash in Smash Bros. They tend to forget that their character is not guaranteed for Smash Bros. Yes, there are if you compare Crash fans to Master Chief fans, there were very few things about Master Chief fans bashing on Nintendo for adding Kaiyuza for Smash Bros. Very few. But Crash fans, there were like 4 or 5 or 6 threads on 4chan every day for the week after Kaiyuza's reveal, bashing at Kaiyuza and guess who they wanted in Smash Bros. Crash Bandicoot. They want to Crash Bandicoot and Smash Bros. This is why I say Smash Bros. Is the most toxic community. People say, oh my god, Overwatch is the worst community on the face of the planet. This Smash Bros. Community is absolutely much worse. Because when people don't get what they want, they forfeit. Something that is so learned when they are freaking kids. Goodbye.